he could be the next heavyweight champion.
If I was a betting man, I'd say he probably doesn't fight for a title again.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what fighters do.
Live on the Fight Report.
Different. It's just a totally different world.
They will promote all the fighters and we're working together.
I don't want to do it at 80% or 90%. I want to be 100, 110%.
And then an honor to have you on the show.
I was training for the last 6 months, basically for fights that kept falling apart. So I was ready to go. I was ready to get in there.
It definitely, and talk about your opponent and how you felt. After taking some time off, fighting. Talk about how you felt in that cage.
I felt good in the cage. I'm always at practice. So, and I don't really know if ring rust is really a thing, because I felt fine. I didn't miss a beat in there. My opponent took the fight last minute, which was really cool because I was supposed to fight Logan Storley, and then the week before the fight, he ended up pulling out. And then this guy hopped in, which was great because I thought, oh, great, here's another Bellator fight that's going to fall apart for me, but it all worked out.
Definitely, and that was your third Bellator fight that had fallen off. Logan. Yeah. So, when you were in the cage with Jake, talk about that fight because, obviously you look dominant, looked like nothing really fazed you at that point against a tough guy like Smith. And then en route to that finish, talk about the huge finish.
Yeah. Everything went smooth out there except for right out of the gate. He was fast and he was just waiting to counter me. I started out just a little flat and ended up getting caught with a couple of early shots, but after that kind of woke me up and I realized what he was doing. It was easy to adjust and kind of figure him out. And I felt like on the ground there was really nothing he could offer me. I was controlling him fairly easy, and I kind of was conserving my energy a little bit, just holding him down and hitting him, like just picking smart shots. But then when I heard my cornerman yell last call, I knew I thought I could maybe finish him. So I really, really hit the gas and got the finish in the second round,
Yeah, definitely. And, talk about, moving from here. Obviously, you have a fight. You can't really announce it yet. But, you feel like there wasn't much time off between this fight and your next one, right?
Yeah, no, I got back to the gym right when we got back and felt good. I was injury free, no stitches or nothing. And I told Bellator I'm ready to go whenever you got somebody. And it was less than a week. I got a call and they asked me, and I said, heck yeah, let's do it. So yeah, I'm sure they're gonna announce it soon, but it'll be this month. And then as soon as they announce it, I'll have it on my social media and everything. But gotta wait on them.
And for you, is it like about making up for lost time? And we hadn't seen you in the cage since September of 2019. So is this a perfect opportunity to make up for that lost time and keep your career going where it needs to be?
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I'm just trying to make as much money as I can. I'm finally at the point in my career where I'm starting to make decent money at these fights. I'm gonna rack them up as many fights as I can. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's I'm healthy. I'm young. I think I'm feeling great about my fighting career, so I'm gonna just keep racking up the fights.
And then, of course, you train at Chosen Few. Talk about when the pandemic first hit, and you guys had to stop, training at the gym. What did you do personally to keep active?
I lucked out because so I have my own little gym right down the road from my house here in Johnson's Creek. I have my own cage and my whole workout facility, and so I was inviting like a small group of my teammates and my coaches to come and still do practices at my place. And that was everything. Cause I really never slowed down on training. We still did at least 3 days a week. We were in there practicing and I was working out still. So having that in my arsenal was pretty cool. I lucked out having my own little gym.
Definitely. You guys were able to, quarantine basically, only a few, small groups at a time.
Select. There was like 4 of us, and we did it pretty regularly. It was actually kind of nice. It was like a change of scenery, and I was into it.
And how confident were you that you would get the call, either by, I know you fought for LFA or Bellator, to fight during this time? Because there's limited opportunities. Obviously, Chosen Few Fight Championships, along with other great promotions in Wisconsin, they're all on a hiatus now.
Yeah, I don't know. I really wasn't too confident. It was tough to keep my motivation going because I knew, I'm like, man, there's going to be so many fighters looking for fights. And this, like you just said, there's not a lot of organizations fighting right now. I wasn't sure I'd get a fight. And then, when I did, I knew, I'm like, all right, I got to perform good because I want them to want me back. And it worked out. They hit me right back up. So they must see something in me.
Definitely. And then talk about moving forward, man. What do you want to be known for in your fights? Like, I mean, you're an exciting guy. We saw you were undefeated, leading up to your only loss. And now you're on a 4-fight win streak after that one and only loss.
Man, I just want to keep winning. I work on everything. I think there's a lot of my game that nobody has really seen yet, except for my training partners and my teammates, because I haven't had to really show it yet. I just want to keep winning. I want to keep getting pushed. I want to fight the best guys. I've never shied away from a single fight. When my manager hits me up about a fight, he doesn't even give me the name of the guy. He tells me the date and makes sure I can make the weight, and I say yes. And then after it's all set in stone, I'll find out who I'm fighting. So I just want to I want to fight the best, and I want to see how far I can go with this.
Definitely. And then when you talk about that, so you don't look into your opponent much. You don't look at any tape of him or anything like that before the fight?
No. I'll watch tape on him. It just I don't say no to anybody. They tell me, hey, this is the day, and I say, all right, let's do it, and then I figure out who I'm fighting, and then I'll watch the tape. But I've never been that guy that picks and chooses who he fights. And Bellator knows that. Every single opponent they've hit me up with, I've said yes to everyone. And it's been 4 of them now, and I've never said no to any of them. So, and I don't know. I think there's a lot of fighters that aren't like that. There's a lot of guys that are picking and choosing, trying to find the easiest fight for them. I don't know. I think it's a testament to my character a little bit.
Definitely. And, talk about also, making this your full-time job fighting, right? You had a career before that you had to do, to obviously help supplement this, but now you're full-time.
Yeah, and actually what really wasn't my choice. Because of the pandemic, I ended up losing my job. And it was right about the time that I got the call for this Bellator fight. So the timing worked out perfect for me, because I was right in that spot where I'm like, oh, fuck, man, what am I going to do? I got to look for a new job. But then this happened, and now I'm sitting all right if I can just keep fights coming in,
Definitely. Ideally, like, how many you would want to fight this year? If you're injury-free, knocking on wood, how many you want to fight?
If I'm injury-free, I'll fight once a month. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just give me a couple weeks to get ready for the guy, and I'll keep the ball rolling.
Definitely. And what is important for you during this time when you are, overexerting yourself, for you to, take a step back and to heal your body, use it for recovery? Like, what do you use? Anything in particular you'd like to share with us?
I've been getting better at that as I'm getting older. When I was like an amateur fighter, or even my first couple of pro fights, I overtrained, and I really did. I'm getting better at kind of listening to my body and realizing days that I do need to relax. But honestly, my method of relaxing, I got a lot of projects. I work on a lot of motorcycles, and I got an old car I work on. And my form of relaxing, I'm sitting out in my driveway working on a motorcycle and having a brandy and just relaxing. That's how I recover from a hard workout.
Sounds good. And talk about, what are you looking to do for your next fight? Like, what can we expect, and how you feel like you're going to get everyone on their feet, back home, and of course, in Wisconsin and beyond. Like, how do you feel like you're going to get everyone on their feet after your performance?
My next one, I just got to win it. The guy I'm fighting is pretty good. He's got a undefeated record. So just beating this guy will be a huge statement. I'll have to be smart about it, but I'm confident in the fight. I like the matchup. I don't know. It'll be a good one for me, especially if I win. It'll be a great win for me.
Definitely. And we appreciate you taking time, Mark, to be on the Fightlete Report today. You know,
Yeah,
best
thanks
of
for
luck
having
with
me.
you moving forward on Bellator MMA, of course, in the welterweight division. If there's anyone you'd like to thank, go ahead or tell us how we can follow you on social media.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody that supports me. I could sit here for an hour thanking people, but yeah, if you want to follow me on social media, I got my Instagram is I think it's just Mark Lemminger MMA. My sister runs most of that, but I'm getting better at it. And then and I'm on Facebook too under Mark Lemminger MMA. So yeah, give me a follow, support me. That'd be awesome.
Definitely, well, appreciate you being on the Fight Report, Mark Lemminger. Make sure to check his next fight out, Bellator, to be announced, and we'll have you, of course. You're welcome to come back on and talk about that fight as well.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you being on the show. Everybody, check out Chosen Few Gym, where he trains, and Chosen Few Fighting Championship, the big MMA promotion out there. And I think you guys are out in Madison, right?
Yep.
Yeah, based out of. So everybody check that out. And of course, Bellator in the future. We can't wait to see you perform again. And best of luck to you.
Hey, thank you.